Okay, so we're going to be looking at some problems that will be on this week's assessments. This serves as a review, so make sure you follow along. Okay, the first problem says the bank requires that the Ricardos pay their homeowners insurance, property taxes, and mortgage in one monthly payment to the bank. If their monthly mortgage payment is $1,915 with 25 cents, their semi-annual property tax is $4,600, and their annual homeowners insurance bill is $1,150, then how much do they pay to the bank each month? Okay, so this problem, we are going to try to find their monthly bill. Okay, now if you notice on these problems, we have uh, their monthly mortgage is 1,290, so that's already in months. Then the semi-annual property tax, it's we need to put it into months as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have the mortgage, the property taxes, and their insurance. Okay, so their mortgage, we're going to put everything into a yearly basis, and at the end, we're going to just divide by 12. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to multiply the mortgage 1,915 with 25, multiply that by 12, which gives me 22,982. Okay, so 22,983. Now, I'm going to do the next one, which is the property taxes, and they pay 4,600 semi-annually. That means that they make a payment two times per year. So I'm going to multiply by two, and I get 9,200. And the next thing is their annual homeowners insurance. It's already annually, so 1,150. Okay, so now at this point, I can add all of that. 22,983 plus 9,200 plus 1,150. Okay, so once I add them, I get 33,333. Huh. Did not even intend for that to happen purposefully, but here we are. Okay, so now that we have that, what we need to do in order to come up with the monthly amount is we're going to divide it by 12, and that's going to give me the amount that these people are going to get to do every month. Okay, so divide by 12, and that gives me $2,777 with 75 cents. Okay, so the Ricardos are going to send a monthly bill to the bank for $2,777 with 75 cents. Okay, now let's look at the second problem. Have the Get Out moving company charges an hourly rate for moving team to load and unload a truck. The charge is different. The charge is a different hourly rate for a team to pack and unpack boxes. Use the quotes below to determine the Get Out moving company hourly rates. So if they move out on a weekday, for 8 hours of loading and unloading and 12 hours of packing and unpacking, they charge $580. If they move on a weekend and for 5 hours of loading and unloading and 10 hours of packing and unpacking, they they charge a total of $420. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to first of all let X be the loading and unloading, and we're gonna let Y be packing and unpacking. Okay, so now we're gonna create two separate equations, one for the weekday and another one for the weekend. Okay, so we're gonna have 8x plus 12y is equals to 580. And then on the weekend, then we have 5 hours of loading and unloading, which is 5x plus 10 hours of packing and unpacking, so 10y, for a total of 420. Okay, so now we need to determine what is the value of x and what is the value of y. So to do that, what we're going to do is going to go here to decimals, and we're going to put our equations. 8x plus 12y is equals to 550, and 5x plus 10y is equals to 420. Okay, so now I can't really see where my, okay, now it's better. If I zoom in, I can see better where they meet. So 38 and 23. Okay, 38 and 23. So that's my result for this. Now, if I wanted to include a screenshot of this, which you will have to on your worksheet, then let me do that here. Oh, you won't have all this writing in there like I do, but just because I had to. Okay, so you would insert that in here so that we know exactly what your answers are. Okay, so we'll go and insert that. And there it is. It gives me my graph. So now I can answer the question and say that the get out company charges $38 per hour for loading and unloading, and $23 per hour for packing and unpacking. And that would be the answer for this problem. Okay, so let's go to the next example. Now, on this one, we have Bank of America offers a 15-year mortgage at an APR of 6.5%. Chase offers a 25 mortgage at an APR of 6.4%. Marcy wants to borrow $250,000. Okay, so we're gonna compare these problems, and the first question says, what would the monthly payment be from Bank of America? Okay, so to answer that question, I have to open up my monthly payment formula. So by now you should have it saved on your Desmos. So the first one for Union Bank, not for Union, for Bank of America, we have time is 15 years. The interest rate is 0.065, and the principal is for 250,000. Okay, so now I'm gonna put all of that information here on my formula, and we're gonna find her monthly payment. Okay, so 250,000. My interest rate is 4.65. 12 stays the same. 1 plus the interest rate, 6.5, and it's for 15 years. Okay, so now let's go down here again. 15 years. That stays the same. 6.5. That's it. So we can say that the monthly payment for Bank of America would be for $2,177 with 77 cents. Okay, so now the next question says, what would be the total interest paid with Bank of America? So how much would they pay? Okay, so to answer that question, now I'm going to take the monthly payment, $2,177 with 77 cents, multiply that by the 15 years and multiply by the 12 months. And that gives me a total of $391,998 with 60 cents. Okay, and that is the total amount that they're going to pay. Okay, but before we answer our question, we have to subtract the principal minus 250,000, and that gives me a total of $141,998 with 60 cents. Okay, now what would be the monthly payment from Chase? So now we're going to change things up and go to Chase. Chase gives us a time of 25, an interest rate of 0.064, and the principal remains the same, 250,000. Okay, so let's find out what their monthly payment would be here. 4, and instead of 15, now we have 25, 25, and 4. And it gives me a significantly smaller monthly payment. Monthly payment of $1,672 with 43 cents. Okay, now it says what would be the total interest paid with Chase. So we're gonna have to do the same thing that we did with the other one, where we're going to multiply the monthly payment, 1,672.43, multiply by the number of years that they're going to have the loan, which is 25, and multiply by 12. That gives me $501,729,000. Okay. Now, to that, I'm going to subtract the principal, and that gives me a total interest of $251,729. Okay, so which bank has the lower interest and by how much? So this question is asking with which one of the two banks will you be paying less money? And by looking at this, it seems that that would be with Bank of America. And well, to answer the second part, by how much, so what is the difference? We're gonna subtract 251, 729 minus the interest, which is 141, 998.60. So it has a low interest by 109,730 with 40 cents. Okay, so that if you decide to go with Bank of America, that's how much money you're going to be saving, or in this case, Marcy actually. What is the difference in the monthly payments? Now we're gonna do the same thing, but with the monthly payments. So we're gonna subtract the monthly payment for Bank of America, which is 1,672.43, minus that was Chase, minus Bank of America, which is 2,177.77. So here we know that there's a difference. The difference is 505.34. And the last question, how many years of payments do you avoid if you decide to take out the shorter mortgage? Well, with Bank of America, you have a 15. With Chase, you have a 25. So that is a 10-year difference. So you're gonna save 10 years of payments.